Well, hi Capricorns. Welcome to your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards really good. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what you Capricorns have to look forward to coming up. What's going to be happening with our Capricorns, please, universe? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? To be made aware of? What do you need to confirm for them, or show them, or tell them? Let's see what we got here to start. Hierophant, right in the middle. Please give me more cards for Capricorn's reading, universe. What do they need to know? What do our Capricorns, what do they need to know? All right, we got plenty of cards to get started here. Wow. Okay, Capricorns. The overall energy of this reading is the Hierophant. That is the card for Taurus. So you might have Taurus in your chart or Taurus someplace around this reading. But more importantly, the energy of this card is about traditional values, traditional morals. It signifies marriage and commitment a lot of times. Let's find out why this card is in the center of this reading. Actually surrounds the whole reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Page of Swords. On guard. Yeah, you are in self-protection mode. You're in self-protection mode about being the Fool. So because the Fool is right next to this card in your highest energy. The Fool is the energy of leaping into things without thinking it through. It's like enjoying things in the moment without thinking about what's going to happen next or in the future. So the Fool usually has a good time, gaiety, happiness, looking up toward the sun, bouncing along until they come to the edge of a cliff. And then it's, oh no, where have I got myself? So you are on guard about leaping into something. You're on guard, I think, about leaping into a new start or a fresh start with someone. This is the Queen of Wands up here next to the Fool card. The Queen of Wands is fire energy, so it might be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that is around you or in your chart someplace. But the Queen of Wands, most importantly, is about that staff that she carries, male or female. A staff of new beginnings. Also, the Queen of Wands carries passion. So under this Page of Swords, we have the Empress. I think this Queen of Wands carries a lot of really nice qualities. I believe, see, because you're on guard. The Empress came out right below the Page of Swords on being on guard, so I think it's on guard of the other person, which has a lot of beautiful qualities. Maybe you're just not used to that. But this other person, from what these cards are telling me, is a very caring, nurturing, loving, supporting, kind and considerate and thoughtful type person. The Empress. If they're a mother or father, they're a good mother or father. This is male or female, same as with the Queen of Wands. This Empress might be a fire sign. You're on guard. You don't want to just, go in the moment and have a whole bunch of fun and games and then have it all fall apart. I feel like you're just kind of like in self-protection mode. This Empress is sitting next to the Hierophant, the traditional values, traditional morals. You see that in this person. I think you also see that this person may have the qualities it takes to commit to. All right? But you don't want to be the fool. The fool is right above the Hierophant and just leap into something without, you want to be cautious about moving forward, about starting the beginning, a fresh start with this person. I think there is passion there too. Next to the Hierophant is the Three of Wands. So this is the waiting, watching, and wondering card. I think you're wondering if this is the person you've been waiting and watching for. You are on guard. You're skeptical, right, at the moment. You want to leap. You want to leap in, but you are skeptical. Under the Empress, I have the Sun. Now talk about new beginnings. This Queen of Wands is carrying that staff in new beginnings. The Sun is one of the best cards in the deck about new beginnings. This is joyous, joyful new beginnings. You really enjoy your time with this person. But look, we have the Tower right next to the Sun, of all things. So the Tower is under the Hierophant. I think you've gotten out of a relationship. I think this is what's on your mind, this Tower moment. I think this is what's holding you back. I think this is what's holding you back from going forward with someone that you really feel like there's a connection there. Do I see? I don't. Well, yeah, there is a card here for the connection. I feel like you really enjoy this other person's company. You know that you want to go in the moment. You want to feel free and just leap along and leap into something, but there is a prior commitment, I think, that blew up, and that is still pretty fresh on your mind. So this Tower card sitting next to the Sun card over here, it's like, yes, this is fun and everything, but you still haven't shaken off the feeling of the Tower moment over commitment. So commitment at this point is out of the question for you right now because you feel like you'd be leaping in too fast and it would just end up blowing up. So those three cards tell me, yes, you're interested in someone here. There is someone here, but you are on guard because of the past. I have the High Priestess here next to the Tower card. Now this is the High Priestess. This is the card of knowing, the card of intuition. This is under your waiting, watching, and wondering card, the Three of Wands. Now what does your gut tell you? What is your gut telling you about this person? Whatever your gut is telling you, whatever your intuition is telling you, that's what you should listen to, okay? It's right next to that Tower moment. It's like, I think you, and being next to this Tower card, you probably already, you did before. You had a premonition. You had a feeling in your gut that a prior relationship was going to blow up or it wouldn't work out, and it didn't. But the High Priestess being here is saying, listen to your intuition. Don't ignore it. And I think because the Sun is here, this is a good person to start a new relationship with. The Wheel of Fortune is on the other side of the High Priestess here. Fortune, the wheel, okay? This is the universe who has their hand to your back. They're nudging you along. They're trying to push you forward into a new life cycle here. For your better, for your best. Fortune, wheel. You know, that I have to point that out. Into a new life cycle. I think they're trying to push you towards, taking a chance with this person. We have the Nine of Wands next to Temperance. The Nine of Wands as the waiting, watching. It's next to the waiting, watching, and wondering card. feeling all tired and beat up and worn out over waiting, watching, and wondering if the right person is ever going to come along for you. Well, it's right next to Temperance, your guardian angels and spirit guides. This is the card for Sagittarius, by the way. So you might have Sagittarius in your chart someplace, or Sagittarius around this reading. I will remind you the Queen of Wands, male or female, is a fire sign, so can be Sagittarius. So, but you know, also it could be Taurus, could be anything, but we have two now that point to Sagittarius. Temperance. They want you to balance your emotions. You're kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, just like the picture looks. You got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. Temperance is trying to get you to balance your emotions in this whole scenario because you keep going back to that tower moment. You're doing flip-flops over this person who looks like is someone you can really trust and move forward with. Temperance is really trying, and it's right above the World card, the new cycle. And so that's telling me that I think they want you to enter a new cycle with this person. Don't hold back. If your intuition is telling you that this person here does not have to be a fire sign, it could be anybody that you're involved with, that you're happy to be around, that you're holding back from, is Temperance, or the High Priestess here is telling me, follow your intuition. If you're feeling good about this, the Wheel's trying to push you forward into a new cycle, and Temperance is trying to help you get there. We have the Four of Wands right next to the Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Wands is very close to the Queen of Wands. That's a soulmate connection right there. Soulmate. Look at Queen of Wands is holding a flower, and so are these two people. They're holding flowers up in the air. This is a card of commitment. This is a card of a long-lasting relationship with a soulmate. It's next to this Nine of Pentacles. It feels like this is the both of you. You're both, I think, very stable and secure and grounded in who you are. You're both very self-confident, especially you. I think that this whole relationship, I think that's why the Nine of Pentacles came out next to the Four of Wands, is that this is a stable, secure, and grounded relationship. I think you can go into this relationship with confidence. So this is your reading, Capricorns, and I thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.